We've been talking about how warm it is, but there's a lot more to it when you're looking at plants, right? You don't just look at air temperature.
That's exactly it. Now with air temperature, we look for plants to begin to break dormancy. Dormancy, fortunately, is a reversible condition. They break dormancy in spring, and every year is different. We're nowhere close to that point yet. Now, if we were to get a couple of consecutive weeks of the weather we had like this past weekend, then we could start to see some plants start to break dormancy. That's something we don't want. Again, we want cool temperatures into spring and a slow, gradual warm-up. Let me show you the true sign right here. Like I said, when you texted me, I took a quick walk and I'm blown away by this. Look at this witch hazel is starting to bloom.
Oh my gosh.
It's blooming. Look at it. And there's one that blooms in early spring. This one is one that blooms in early spring. This is very early. Usually with this witch hazel, I check it every year because it's a harbinger of spring. Usually between the second week, third week of March is when it's in bloom. Oh. This is starting to bloom right now. And generally, we will see plants in the landscape start to bud or grow, or bulb plants, when they're either on a south-facing slope with the sun low in the south in Michigan in the wintertime, or near the foundation of a house. Snow cover is insulation. Snow cover shades the plants from sunshine. When we have sunny days without snow cover, it makes things go quicker. Not something to worry about. Don't take the blankets off your bed and start covering plants. Don't do it. Use the blankets for yourself. Your plants are going to be fine. Yeah. But this points out that one of the keys is not necessarily air temperature, but soil temperature. These are hellebores.
And those are legitimate buds.
Those are absolutely legitimate buds. They will be blooming a little later this spring, but they're getting ready to go right now already. A 40-degree soil temperature on February 4 is unusual. Now, as gardeners and horticulturists, what we look for is a soil temperature of 60 degrees, and that usually happens around tax day when the forsythias come into bloom. Now, if this continues and we start getting really warm days and things start to pop, then we can have serious problems in March and April like we had in 2012.
So that's a big question. So everyone's kind of marveling at it right now, but we all kind of have this fear that this is going to bite us.
Yes.
So do we have to worry about that?
It is something for us to worry about. You know, there's a concern that it's going to get too warm too early, and we don't want that. Could it bite us? Yes. Are we at that point? No.